Transfer news, the latest rumors from Man Utd. Chelsea, Arsenal and all the top teams 18:0 to share close goal takes a look at the biggest transfer stories from the Premier League, La Liga, Syria and beyond throughout the ongoing summer window. Dortmund accept Dembele. Borussia Dortmund have accepted a 100 million bid from Barcelona for Ousmane Dembele, but the two clubs are locked in talks over add-ons included in the deal. According to Sport. The report claims Dortmund want 30 M worth of performance-based incentives to be added into the deal, but Barca currently believe that figure is too high and are trying to lower it. The ACCA leaves AC Milan. Carlos Bacca has left AC Milan's training center and is set to complete a move to Villarreal. According to Sky Sport Italia. The Colombian scored 13 goals in 32 Serie A games for the Rossoneri last season, but the club had been linked with a host of top strikers over the summer. Bacca, formerly of Sevilla, has been associated with a move away from Milan for some time and will return to Spain imminently to team up with the Yellow Submarine. Chelsea move for Ox. Chelsea are plotting a 35 million deal for Arsenal winger Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. According to the Evening Standard. The winger is out of contract at the Emirates Stadium next summer and, with no renewal on the horizon, Arsene Wenger will let him depart for the Gunners' London rivals. Samper set to leave Barcelona. Barcelona midfielder Sergi Samper is expected to leave Camp Nou after having talks with the club's hierarchy. Mundo Deportivo claims. The 22-year-old rose through the youth system since joining at the age of 6 but spent last season on loan at Granada. Playing 23 games, he returned to feature in Barca's pre-season and the Gamper Trophy win over Chapecoense. He was not needed in Sunday's Clásico defeat to Real Madrid, though, and is said to have been told he is not part of Ernesto Valverde's plan. Costa wants loyalty bonus. Wally. Chelsea striker Diego Costa wants a loyalty bonus from the Blues. According to the Mirror. The attacker is trying to force through a move to Atletico Madrid, but he believes he deserves a reward for his 3 years at Stamford Bridge. Spurs and KIDA hunt Balda's omission from Lazio's Super Cup meeting with Juventus sparked an angry reaction from the player and, now Spurs are trying to take advantage. The Mirror reports. The striker scored 18 Serie A goals last season and is also wanted by West Ham and Monaco. Griezmann and an ADLEDICO Ultimato in Griezmann has told Atletico Madrid that if they sell Jan Oblak he will leave the club. Don Ballon reports. The France international striker had been linked with a summer move to Manchester United or Barcelona but has finally chosen to remain in the Spanish capital, but only if the goalkeeper, who is wanted by PSG, also stays. Chelsea consider PRISIC bid. Chelsea are weighing up a move to sign Manchester United target Ivan Perisic from Inter Milan. Reports the Mirror. United are reportedly preparing another offer for the Croatian, but could face late competition from their Premier League rivals for the winger. Leicester want 50 and former Leicester City are standing firm on their 50 million valuation of Riyad Mahrez and will reject a third offer from Roma for the winger. According to the Mirror. Roma had already seen 2 offers rejected for Mahrez, who has also been linked with Arsenal and Inter Milan, with a third bid of 31.8 M also set to be turned down. Leicester 5/6 to beat Brighton. Flop JSE set for place move. Paris Saint-Germain winger Jose Rodriguez is set to reject a move to Fiorentina in favor of a loan deal with Stoke City. Reports AS. Fiorentina had agreed a 2-year loan with PSG for Jose, but the former Real Madrid man would prefer to play in the Premier League. Chelsea joined Sanchez chase. Chelsea and Real Madrid have joined Tottenham in pursuit of Ajax defender Davinson Sanchez. According to The Telegraph. The Colombian has been the subject of a 36 million bid from Spurs, but they now face competition from heavyweight sides in England and Spain. Fresh Martial bid Muta. Tottenham are preparing to lodge a second bid for Manchester United forward Anthony Martial. According to TMW. Spurs had already seen one approach for the Frenchman knocked back, but Mauricio Pochettino has made him a top target before the summer deadline. Chelsea prepare Van Dijk bid. Chelsea are preparing a 50 million bid for Southampton defender Virgil van Dijk. According to the Mirror. The Netherlands international handed in a transfer request last week and the Blues are confident they can land the 26-year-old ahead of interest from Liverpool and Manchester City. Barca turned to a 120 and Hazard. Barcelona are keen to sign Eden Hazard from Chelsea for a fee of 120 million this summer. According to Diario Gol. Real Madrid are also keen to sign the Belgium international, but Barca hope to convince Chelsea to sell, with Antonio Conte seemingly resigned to losing Hazard, who is currently injured. The Blues are keen to sign Sergi Roberto from Barca and the midfielder may be included in any deal for the 26-year-old. Barca to Opcio offer. Barcelona will not give up on Philippe Coutinho and are ready to bid a whopping 137 million to convince Liverpool into selling. Reports The Sun. The Catalans' pursuit of the playmaker has been fierce since Neymar left Camp Nou for Paris Saint-Germain. But Liverpool have been equally insistent he is not for sale. But with a much improved offer on the table, and Coutinho himself handing in a transfer request, it remains to be seen how long the Reds can hold out with over the 2 weeks left in the transfer window. ASNSIO in emergency. Arsenal talks. Real Madrid attacker Marco Asensio will hold emergency talks with his club over a potential move to Arsenal. The Mirror reports. The Gunners are winning to match the players' 72 million release clause, but the Spaniard, who is also being watched by Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool and Barcelona, may stay at the club if he is offered a new contract. Wilshere wanted by Newcastle. Newcastle United are determined to land Arsenal outcast Jack Wilshere in the current transfer window. According to The Sun. The midfielder was left out of the squad for the Gunners' 4-3 win over Leicester City on Friday, but insists he was fit to play. And with Wilshere resigned to leaving the Emirates Stadium, Newcastle are set to pounce in a move that will calm Rafa Benitez's nerves after a quiet window so far. Mbappé will cost PSG more than Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain have secured the signing of Kylian Mbappé from Monaco in a deal worth even more than Neymar. The Times reports. The Ligue 1 giants spent 220 M matching Neymar's buyout clause in a world record deal to sign the Brazil international from Barcelona a fortnight ago. Yet this move will eventually exceed that due to performance-related bonuses. Real Madrid had thought they had secured the 18-year-old Spurs to a launch spending spree after a quiet summer in the transfer window. Tottenham are to try to make late moves to secure Ross Barkley and Davinson Sanchez. The Telegraph reports. Spurs are hopeful of beating Chelsea to 25 million rated Barkley of Everton, while they have open talks with Ajax over the Colombia defender, whose release clause stands at 50 M. Perisic still a Man Utd target. Fobbing had 2 bids for inter-attacker Ivan Perisic previously rejected. Manchester United are to return with a third offer. The Mirror believes. The Red Devils are looking to get a 4th transfer over the line this summer, having already signed Romelu Lukaku, Nemanja Matic and Victor Lindelof. Chelsea worried over Costa's weight. Wally Chelsea striker has been leading a party lifestyle in Brazil, and the Blues are allegedly concerned that he's put on too much weight to be sold this summer. The Times reports. Article continues below. Costa has made it clear he wishes to force through a move to Atletico Madrid and has even threatened his employers with legal action if they block the move.